Good morning. Happy Sunday. I am actually recording this morning, and hopefully I can get this uploaded and put this out and watch it with you this morning before I have to go to work. I do have to go to work in a little bit. I am going to do the Capricorn weekly energy for September 5th to the 11th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Also, you have the power to change my life for the better just by liking, subscribing, and watching my video all the way through. I greatly appreciate any and all of your support. All right. I'm going to get the Animal Oracle for overall energy, and then we have the Green Witch Tarot, and then we'll get some clarifiers with the Gilded, I think that's the Gilded Tarot, maybe not. I can't remember. All right, so this one fell out. We have Time for a Deep Dive. And then we have The Miracles Are Endless, Cow Spirit. I felt those two wanted to come out. All right. We'll see what's going on. I'd like to say hello to all of my new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for everyone who's watching. My channel has definitely been growing, and I really appreciate that. I hope you're all doing well. All right, so we have the Sidhe, S-I-D-H-E, that popped out, and that is these little fairies that are right here. And they are sort of like little helpers that help you along the way. And we have number 14, and that is Temperance. That's about being patient. That's about taking your time with things. Slowing things down. I think I'm going to get the book out and I'm going to read that one. Because I know I read it before, and I know that it represents these little things, but I want to see what else it has to say. So we have Temperance, Patience, Compromise. We have the Lady and the Lord, and that is the Lovers. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Five of Wands. We have the King of Swords. So we have the King and Queen of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like, you know, there's a lot of sword energy here. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. And then we have the Eight of Cups. I almost feel like my first thought is that we have the Queen of Swords on this line, and then we have the King of Swords on this line, and I almost feel like the two of you, like you and your partner, are on different sides. And I feel like with this card being here, it's something that you have to work on together. There's something that you have to almost like compromise on, because like that card actually like popped out and came out. But I do feel, and we also have the Eight of Cups here as an overall energy. And then we have the Swan Spirit, which is taking a deep dive. So I feel like it's about looking closer at the situation, looking deeper, because it says time for a deep dive. So I feel like that represents looking closer, looking at something thoroughly. let me see. Let me look at the number 14 here. This is a card of balance and flow between two worlds and consciousness. Here the witch listens to the whispers of the Siddhi, the fairy folk who help her to concoct a potion that will be exactly right for her purpose. This card appears in a reading. When this card appears in a reading, there is a message of good people skills and the ability to communicate with others so they are willing to help one accomplish a task. The Siddhi bring the inspiration of new ideas into the mind of the person who assimilates them and brings them through into reality through the assistance of others. Inspiration, patience, temperance, harmony. So I feel like maybe you and your partner have been struggling with things, and it's about looking at things differently and being inspired to working through this, because we have the Ace of Swords here, and that's about overcoming a difficult situation. And I do feel that the two of you will be able to overcome that. And then looking at the Lord, the Lady and the Lord, I feel like they're both holding hands there and they're connecting. But I feel like right now the two of you are apart. I feel not, it could be physically, maybe you're separated, or it could be mentally, you're just not connecting on the same level. The Page of Swords is about things are delayed, and this has sort of been delayed, I feel, for a while. And I feel like either one of you or both of you have things that you need to walk away from. I don't feel... There could be some of you that walk away from this relationship, because this is a general reading. I usually don't get that, but I kind of feel that for some of you, since this person is sort of riding away by herself, and then we have the Eight of Cups, there could be some of you that do walk away from this situation, that do walk away from this relationship, because maybe you realize that this has become too much. But I'm also getting that the two of you, there are some of you that do stay connected with this, that the two of you are able to work this out. But it really depends on the mindset of each person. And if the both of you are on the same page and the both of you are willing to work on this situation, because we do have the Cow Spirit, which are the miracles are endless, and then we do have this Three of Cups, where I feel like that's celebrating, and we do have the Ace of Swords, which is overcoming a difficult situation. But I feel like in order for the two of you to work this through, you really have to take a deep dive and look at things closer. We have the Five of Wands again. And so we have the Five of Wands here, and that's about, arguing, it's disagreements, it's about not seeing the other person's side, I feel like, and it's conflict. So I do feel there is a lot of conflict, especially with the Five of Wands coming out twice, and I feel like there's these two people on this side and there's these three people on this side, and I feel that energy. I just feel like it's, side against side. Then on top of the Lovers, we have the Eight of Cups again. So again, I feel like some of you are walking away from the situation, that you decided that you have had enough and that you are moving on from this relationship with this person, and you've just had enough. There's been too much fighting, there's been too much disagreement, and you've decided that you want to move on. For some of you, this could represent emotional baggage that you are holding on to. For those of you that want to work through this, it's about, there are some things that you're going to have to let go of and that you're going to have to move on from, because holding on to those have created this big conflict within your relationship. We have the Queen of Swords and then we have the Princess of Wands, and it's almost like I feel like the Queen of Swords here is being, she's feeling lighter. Like the Queen of Swords is somebody who's been through a very difficult situation and she's overcome a lot of things. And I feel like once you decide what it is that you want to do with this situation, you feel lighter, you feel brighter, you feel more vibrant, you're feeling like you're ready to move forward. Like I almost feel like this is like hazy and cloudy and heavy, and then this card on top of that, I feel like that's light and it's vibrant and she's feeling more alive. And then we have the Five of Wands here, and then we have the Tower. That's what I was thinking when I saw this card and I was talking. I was thinking, I was feeling the Tower card. And like I said, there are some of you that I do feel that you are going to walk away. You feel that it's time to end this. Of course, you have to do what you feel works best for you. I'm not telling you what you have to do. You have to make that decision on your own. But what I'm getting from this reading is that there are some of you that are just between the Eight of Cups and the Tower card, that you've just had enough and you are walking away from this situation with the partner. You've just had enough. For those of you that want to stay, it's about tearing down those walls, letting go of those emotions, those energies that you are holding on to that have been causing strife within your relationship, and it's time to rebuild. The Tower is also about rebuilding. It's rebuilding something with a stronger foundation. And like I said, you both have to be on the same page. You both have to be willing to do that. You both have to be willing to be patient and compromise and work on this relationship together. You both have to be on that same page, and you can rebuild this relationship. We have the King of Swords, and then we have the Empress. The Empress, she represents growth. She represents marriage. She represents birth. She represents, you know, kind of working and tending to that garden, tending to that relationship. And I feel like maybe this King of Swords here, he's been thinking and he wants to work on it. He wants to grow. I feel like whatever happens with this relationship, you have learned a lot, you have grown a lot, and you have really, I feel, progressed and gone through a big life lesson with whatever results from this relationship. Whether it's, okay, yeah, I'm making this commitment that I'm going to work on this relationship and we're going to get through this, or I'm going to walk away from this relationship because this has just become too toxic. So whatever that is for you. And then right after that, we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is perfect because that represents those rewards. Like I said, I feel like from this situation, you are learning, you are growing, you are becoming stronger, you are becoming more confident, and the rewards from that are so great after this is over. Now this could be through this week, this could be this month, this could be the rest of this year, it could be however long this takes, but I feel like when you look back over this situation and everything that you've gone through, that you'll feel the rewards of having gone through this, even though right now you may be in the midst of this and you're feeling like, oh boy, like how can this be beneficial to me? But I feel like it's a big life lesson, learning lesson for you. We have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is exhausting for you. This is something that it has put you through a lot. Like you're just feeling like this person, like, there's nothing left of me. Then the Three of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Wands, feeling vibrant again, feeling ready to take charge. Like she's got her wand and she's like, yep, I'm ready to take charge. I'm ready to, you know, move forward. We have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about finding balance, finding that balance. I feel like you finally feel that balance. You finally feel like things have evened out. We also have the Infinity sign here, and that represents individual empowerment and everlasting love. So I feel that if you decide that both of you are going to work on this, you'll have that everlasting love, because this has definitely been a test of your relationship on whether or not the two of you want to be together and how much you're willing to fight for the relationship. And we also have, you know, that individual empowerment where you're feeling stronger. Like whatever decision it is that you make whether you stay or whether you go, like I said, I feel like you've learned a lot from this situation and this relationship. And then for Eight of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands. I love that. Aces are new beginnings. And this, you know, the hand is out. It's ready to go. It's ready to start. It's ready to move forward. So it's ready to either release those energies that you have been holding on to that have caused conflicts within this relationship, or it is releasing this relationship, whatever it is that works, you know, best for you. And you will overcome it. Like I said, it's going to take time. This is something big, so this is not something that's just going to be fixed in one day. This is something that, you know, will be emotional, will be exhausting, but I just feel so strongly that you're going to learn so much from this situation. Learn about you, learn about your strengths, learn about your abilities, learning about making choices that are best for you, for your happiness. And I feel like that's a big thing. And I love that we have the miracles are endless, but this is a deep dive. This could be a deep dive within your relationship, or this could be a deep dive within yourself and really looking at yourself and making those choices that are best for you. You know, really searching deep on those things that you want out of life. All right. So let's close out with a fortune reading card. I love that the Empress is right in the middle, because I just feel like that, and I'm just like the redness of her outfit is just, it's so strong, and it's just, she just seems so powerful. And that, you know, she represents growth, and, you know, I just feel like that's what this reading is. All right, I don't know, I feel like none want to come out. For some reason, I was drawn to this deck, so let's just go with that. Maybe there's a card here that wants to come out. Or maybe there isn't one. Maybe this is just the end. I don't like forcing anything. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything. So I think I'm just going to end it here. I feel like the cards don't want to come out. I feel like this is a beautiful message. I feel like this is a strong message. And I think we're just going to end it there. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. And I will see you next time.